Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to read uh, the book of Woody Allen and continue to read the chapter 2. The title is A Spirit Departure. Mr. Albert reports the following experience. I was sitting having biscuits with some friends when I felt my spirit leave my body and go make a telephone call. For some reason, it's called the Moscowitz Fiberglass Company. My spirit then returned to my body and sat for another 20 minutes or so, hoping nobody would suggest cowardice. When the conversation turned to mutual funds, it left again and began wandering around the city. And I am convinced that it visited the Statue of Liberty and then saw the stage show at Radio City Music Hall. Following that, it went to Benny's Steak House and ran up a tab of $68. My spirit then decided to return to my body, but it was impossible to get a cab. Finally, it walked up Fifth Avenue and rejoined me just in time to catch the late news. I could tell that it was re-entering my body because I felt a sudden chill, and a voice said, "I'm back. You want to pass me those raisins?" This phenomenon has happened to me several times since. Once, my spirit went to Miami for a weekend, and once it was arrested for trying to leave messages without paying for time. The first time, it was actually my body that left my spirit, although all it did was get a rub down and come right back. Spirit departures was very common around 1810, when many spirits were reported wandering aimlessly around India searching for the American consulate. The phenomenon is quite similar to transubstantiation, the process whereby a person will suddenly dematerialize and rematerialize somewhere else in the world. This is not a bad way to travel, although there is usually a half-hour wait for luggage. The most astonishing case of transubstantiation was that of Sir Arthur Nervy, who vanished with an Audi by Paul while he was taking a bath and suddenly appeared in the string section of the Vienna Symphony Orchestra. He stayed on as the first violinist for 27 years, although he could only play 3 blind mice, and vanished abruptly one day during Mozart's Jupiter Symphony, turning up in bed with Winston Churchill. Precognition. Mr. Fenton Alan Track describes the following precognitive dream. I went to sleep at midnight and dreamed that I was playing whist with a plate of cakes. Suddenly the dream shifted, and I saw my grandfather